Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my everyday back to school makeup. I'm always in a rush, so this is a quick, easy little makeup tutorial of what I do for every day here at college in a 5-year program. So this is my last year and I really don't care about impressing anyone anymore. So I like to wear minimal makeup. I don't like a lot of things on my face during the day because I'm always running around. So if you want to see this makeup tutorial, please keep watching. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my channel, and also hit that little bell button down below so that you're notified when I do upload new videos. And I promise, now that I'm back at school, I'm going to be more consistent. So further ado, I don't know how to make that not weird, but let's get started. It's still warm out, it's still summertime, so when the weather's not that cold, I still like to use my Glossier priming moisturizer, and I just use a little dollop, about like that big, and pat it into my face. Then for concealer, I'm taking my Glossier Stretch Concealer in the shade Medium. This is what it looks like. It's really hydrating and soft, and it doesn't get that cakey either. And I'm just gonna apply it with my finger under my eyes, lightly, kind of into my tear ducts, so it kind of brightens that area. And then whatever is left over, I just kind of like wipe onto my eyelids. May or may not do anything, but yeah. And my skin I was really stressed out about moving back in, so I like broke out a lot, but it's clearing up, so I'm probably just not gonna put anything on top of that. Then to set my under eyes, if you know me, all I use the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 220, and my Morphe, I think this was a G2 brush, it just like rubbed away. So I really like this for the under eyes because it's tapered a little, so I can really get into that little crease right there. And just kind of pat that to set my under eyes. And make sure before you set your under eyes that you have no concealer in any of your fine lines, because that's when, once you set it, it's gonna set, those lines are gonna stay, and your concealer is gonna look cakey, and that's not what you want. So, little pro tip. Then using my Wowder by Glossier, I'm using the shade Light Medium, and a big powder brush by Morphe, it's the M527 brush. Just going to dust that across my face. And this is just me showing you what I do for back to school. I know, like, I'm supposed to be, there's no proper way of doing makeup, let's just say that. So I'm gonna do my everyday look the way I want to do it, okay? And then for bronzer, I take my NARS in the shade Laguna. I used to always use the ColourPop Alexis Ren palette. I think I just didn't have it with me during the summer, so I haven't been using that. So I'm taking a Morphe M523 brush. If you don't have a little brush like this, you need it because it's the tiniest. It's like flat kind of, and it just gets into my cheekbones, and I blend it into my hairline so there's no like harsh crease, and I kind of chisel out that cheekbone right there, and then fade, just like blend and fade any of the extra powder underneath right here, so it's not a like cut dark line. And under my jaw a little bit, then a little on my forehead, my temples, and then whatever's left on my nose. And I don't know if you remember, but I screwed up my face. I think I've talked about this, and the scar's still like a little bit there, but it's getting better. Thank you to everyone who commented on my other video when I mentioned like how the hell did I freaking get rid of this. Great suggestions, really appreciated it. So now, if I'm feeling a little aggressive one day and I'm not in too much of a rush, I will bronze my face a little bit more. So I'm taking, I know this is like definitely a no-no in like the beauty world, but these are just all going on my face. taking that same Morphe brush that I use my Wilder with, and I'm lightly dusting it into my MAC Give Me Sun, and then I'm just lightly going over all the places that I just like contoured with my bronzer. And I think it just gives me a nice glow, a little bit of a warmer complexion. Then I'm gonna go in with my blush. I've been using this one a lot. It's the ColourPop Pressed Powder Cheek, and it's in the shade Main Chick. So they come in these like big individual things, and just like an e.l.f. blush brush. And I'm gonna apply this to the apples of my cheek. So I do a little fake smile. Then on my nose, and then I've weirdly been doing this, just whatever's left on my eyelids. Gives me a little shadow, if you want to call it that. I feel like this is kind of like one of those Vogue things where the celebrities do their makeup in a day, and they like obviously always have professional makeup artists do their stuff, and then when they do their everyday makeup, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. I know you're not supposed to, but I'm gonna do it. That's me. So then usually go in with my Glossier Boy Brow, and again, I am a Glossier rep, and I'll have a link down below so that you can get 10% off and free shipping when you spend $30 or more on your first purchase if you shop through me with a little link, and the code should show at like the very last step of checkout, so don't be worried. So I'm gonna take the Glossier Boy Brow in the shade, I think it's just the brown, and I had the brow flick, but I was irresponsible with it and dried it out, so I need to get a new one. So I'm lightly just like brushing that through. I start in like the center area of my brow where I want it to be the darkest when I first like apply the Boy Brow, because most of the product is going to go right there where I want it to be the darkest, and then after I blend it and kind of use up some of the product, that's when I go into the front of my brow, so it's a little bit more of an ombre effect, and the front's not too harsh, and then you can kind of see a little bit of just how one little swipe of the Boy Brow completely just makes your brows so much better. It's like my go-to must-have favorite product. If you don't have Glossier Boy Brow, go shop through me with my link, get 10% off, and get yourself a Boy Brow. I highly recommend them. This is what I do when I have a later class and I have more time and I'm feeling a little bit more fun or colorful. I have the Glossier Play sticks, the color slides, and I have them in the shades Pretty Penny, which is this nice rose gold, Nectar, which is like a mustard, and then Cash Salad, which is like this warm green color. And then I just do like a little bit of a shush on my eyelid or like on my lash line, and yeah, that's it. So I think I'm going to take Cash Salad and just apply it onto my lash line. It's really subtle. I hope it comes up on camera. So I flick it out a little bit so I have a little bit of a wing. And I bring it in, and then I just kind of take my finger and blend it up so it's kind of just a smudge liner, not like a harsh line. And you can even like apply these all over your lid and then like smudge it out, and it's a nice like smoky eye, little pop of color. I think I'm gonna get a few more for the fall season, like a blue. They have really pretty blue. They have so many colors. There's an orange, that'd be for fall. For mascara, I simply just use my L'Oreal Voluminous Original Mascara. This has been my go-to, and to be honest, I don't really wear any other mascaras. And lastly, I finished my look up with the Glossier Generation G in the shade Leo. And it just gives a nice little sheen, a little wash of color. And this is my final look. I hope you guys enjoyed my everyday, super quick and easy back to school makeup look, I think this is more than enough that I need to do every day. But again, please like and subscribe to my channel, and if you haven't, click that little bell down below so that you're notified when I upload videos. And also shop Glossier with me and get 10% off your first order and free shipping when you spend $30 or more with the link down below. Thank you for watching and hope to see you in my next video.